Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 8 properties, and we're doing a party on the weekend for our office space. So we moved here a couple months ago, so we're doing the grand opening. We're going to have bouncy castle, costume contest. It's going to be a lot of fun, food and drinks, and just come by and see the space. And really quite proud of it. And so if you're free on Sunday, charltonpumpkinparty.com. We got 8 properties today. 1487 Maple, number 409 is the first one. 279. Haven't done a lot of research on this particular model and how it's sold. My initial reaction is it's one of the smaller 2 bedrooms. It's less than 800 square feet. You've got your 12-foot ceiling above. Anything on the 4th floor has that in these buildings. And they put a TV up here. I don't know how they ran the cords, if they went through the cabinets or what. But I've never seen that. I've never seen a TV above the kitchen. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you'd see it very well from this area. And I could see you cooking and really kind of straining your neck up. But anyways, there's a 1-bedroom plus den that's around this square footage that's for sale for a bit less, and it's quite nice. $220 on the maintenance fees. There is a bit of an exercise room and a party room, but there's not a lot of amenities, so they stay pretty stable. Probably not bad. So I'd like to see a little bit more square footage for that price, because when you start hitting 300, you start seeing the 1,000 square foot ones. 158 Panton Trails 4099, and so you've got your kitchen, eat-in area, and then you've got this open area here. I think there's a fireplace in the corner on this one. Let's just have a look around. We're not getting that angle. They've changed some of the flooring upstairs, kept it nice and clean. And then there's also a finished basement. This would be a little bit high for this model, but we have seen this model do pretty well. It says it's one of the largest ever offered for sale on Panton. I would disagree with that. So POSBU is $499. Plan 5 corner by Mattamy, probably 1630 square feet. Kitchen, and then you've got your one room on the main floor, so you don't have like a separate dining room. You've got an eat-in kitchen plus this area that most people use as a living room. Hardwood stairs, and then you've got 4 bedrooms upstairs as well. I think they mislabeled the washrooms. As far as I know, there's 2 full bathrooms up on the 2nd floor. Cox is $539. It's a 3-bedroom, and again, only 1 full bathroom up on the 2nd floor. Typically in this sort of mid-5 ranges, what you're finding is the smaller double-car garages on good-sized properties. It actually looks like it's in pretty decent shape. The fact that there is only 1 washroom upstairs without the ensuite could turn people away at this price. And Cox can be a little bit busy because there's a lot of cut-through traffic between Laurier and Childs. But I think the backyard looks really good. And for what some of the homes are selling for in Dorset Park for $470, $480, I mean, to make a bit of a stretch up and get a double car garage and still a nice sized property may not be the worst thing for some people. So Woodward 611.9, if it's the model I'm thinking of, it's about 2,800 square feet. And so you've got your kitchen with the family, you've got a slope ceiling, plus you've got the living dining in the front. And compared to what I've seen sell recently, there's no finished basement here, but I've seen a very similar model sell on Norrington for a lot more than this. So I think that this is a good amount of space. If it's around 2,800 square feet at 611, it doesn't look too bad at all. One of the least expensive, highest return things you can do on the outside is to get your driveway nice coat of blacktop. They've done some landscaping. They've done the pathways and the staircase and everything else. Instead of that gray, tired-looking driveway, nice crisp black makes a big difference, and it's very low cost to do it. Even the time it takes to do is not significant. You could hire someone or just do it yourself. This one on Holdsworth is more than 3,000 square feet. Nice wraparound porch. $629, 5 bedrooms. This is one of the cheapest options for a 5-bedroom home. I don't know if the inside blows you away, but it's got some decent features. You could work with some of the stuff. These cabinets you could stain darker. You could replace the countertops, put a backsplash. There's things in here. If you give me $5,000 to come in this home and do a whole bunch of stuff, I could really transform the look of it. And so when you start thinking about intrinsic value of 41 by 100 foot lot, 5-bedroom home, 3,000 square feet for this price, I think on paper it represents good value, and there's things that you could do in here that would make a big difference. Dalglish is $640, and so not really a defined entryway, and so we get a lot of complaints from buyers about that. So when you're looking at plans and looking at homes to buy, a lot of buyers really like to have some sort of separation between the front entrance and the rest of the house. And the rest of it looks pretty good. Nice upgrades. It's a Princess Margaret model home. And the funny thing that I say to people is that if the carpets are just a weird thing that no one would pick, it's a Princess Margaret home. Because for some reason the designers just go, okay, I'm going to take this weird carpet and put it in the house. But the basic upgrades are usually pretty good. And I think the price is pretty fair for getting above a 2,500 square foot home. This home on Christie is something that I'm very excited about because we haven't seen anything. I've got clients waiting for a home with a forest behind. So not just the green space, not something that you'd see where, it backs onto the stormwater pond and people can walk by. We're talking about a real private lot. And so the home is almost 3,400 square feet. You've got some nice lookout windows in the basement, a bit of a patio outside too. Not crazy upgraded, but you've got your granite, you've got your backsplash, your California shutters, and so on. I've talked about taking stuff off the top of the cabinets, makes a big difference. But it's a nice model, and I think there's a lot going for this one. But here's the thing that really is the difference maker, is it backs onto a forest. And in these 9 photos, I'm surprised they had a shot coming to the house. The real money shot is the one looking at the forest. It's a pie-shaped lot. It's actually very similar to the one that we showed on Cusick yesterday. And it's about $60,000 more expensive, but what you get is the actual trees behind, which is a big thing. So anyway, so this is a very unique, interesting home. It's hard to even past 8 or 850. It just seems like homes have been sitting there. So that could be a good opportunity for a buyer to buy a home less than last year's prices, but still with a lot of long-term potential and value. And it's a good street. It's right by Hawthorne Village Public School, which was ranked in the top 25 in Today's Parent magazine a couple of years ago. So that's the list for today. I haven't had a home I've really liked in a while. And this one on Christie is certainly one of the ones that's catching my attention. So have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. I'm going to put a couple links down in the comments from some cool stuff I found, including, if you watch True Blood, there's the Queen's Mansion with that beautiful pool room. That's for sale right now for $35 million in Malibu. And I've got a friend who's down there. I'll tell you a quick story before we leave. His name is Matthew. He works in Bel Air and in Beverly Hills. When you buy a home in that area, it's you have to send some kind of proof that you can afford the home before you're allowed to have a look. So anyway, so he sent his client a note. He said, look, I need some financial letter or something from the bank saying, that you can afford to buy this home before I take you to see it. The guy sent him a link. He opens the link up. The guy owns a bank in Germany, and he goes, "Hey, look, I think I can qualify." So, anyways, fun stories about the rich and famous down in California. So, if you have any questions about anything in today's list, or if you want to have a look, give us a call, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.